Lower it. Come on. Dude. Okay. Renault's in town. So we were at 91%. Let's see what happens when I chuck out bale. Should be set to auto unload, but it might not. 98, 99, and 100. Yes, it auto unloads. But yeah, it could be, as I said, it could be that the, well, it's not set. It could be that the mower hasn't completed enough of the field, and that's generally a risk, especially with this sort of liberal course around the field that we're not getting into the edges. I'll take us round. Well, as soon as we drop the next bale, I'll do a check on progress and see if it progressed any further or whether I'm going to have to attempt to mow. This baler's only got 23 hours on it. Maybe I didn't fix it when we left. I'm pretty sure I didn't fix it before we left, so it could be that I should have done that. But typically things with headers need to be pristine condition to get a good yield. What does that? I can't remember. You can have your speed affected and you can have your yield affected by damaged equipment. And our baler's down at 66%, so we're into the stage of the maintenance level of the equipment could be affecting yield or something. And I missed some. We're doing okay. I'm now in the position where I've got too much equipment down here and not enough haulage capability. We're doing 79%. Lift that up, and I think it's just that top corner where the bale is that I've got left. Of course, this has updated our completion percentage, then not only will I need to bring the big M up to mow, but I'll also have to keep the baler here to bale what's left. I don't recall the baler or the number of bales affecting things. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, I'm going to turn that off for a sec, and we will jump to here. That has not moved. I need the big M. The big M is required. Let's go find the orange thing. Get that cleaned up. Oh, it's struggling. It definitely is noticeable that this tractor is having an issue. So get in the big M. I'll fix this up we'll get in the big M and we'll follow the little orange tractor behind the big M back to the field. So we've got all the things we need there. Repair 1400, 10, repair, deed, back, and get back in the tractor. Okay, everything's back to 100%. We are cooking and stop. You can follow that thing. And you are following. You. Engine on. Actually, back up a little and totally throw the follow me off. And let's get rolling back to the field. And we are being followed. So at least with this, I've got 2 tractors and a mower. So I can get things back to doing what they should be doing. I actually think this should be, if I cut all the way into the edges, then we should get a completed message. But since we're here and we're manually baling, I might as well bale what's left in the field. I can't go back and bale the other fields because I don't own them. But I can collect what's left in this field. So, I'll get this in here.
That is so boring.
We'll start on
I'm
folding
not going to
it.
do anything there.
Our payment is just McDonald's.
You're done. And let's find you.
Hi.
Hi. Drop that off. And, oh, let's turn the engine on. Right over here, we'll hitch that back on there. Now I could hitch the...
Excuse me. Rude.
Okay, what I'm thinking is I could hitch the baler right onto the Renault and have that follow the big M, but I think for the most part I'm going to be tight manoeuvres round in the corners and it's not going to give me the ability to follow. Okay. Squeak, 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 and attach. Okay, you are good. Let's lower that, turn it on, and let's go cut some grass. And then if I get a chance, I will look for some other things.
Can I sit in the book?
What things? The things that do the stuff. Belts. Belts and conveyors. Oh, it's test the tornado siren.
We're doing a alarm.
First Saturday of the month at midday, so... And there we go, contract finished. So it was the fact that this is a very small field and we're just taking too many liberties with the track that we're running around the edge of the field. The other fields we did were sufficient size that we could just blow through, miss half of it, and it would still count as completed. Okay, have fun. I'm okay, I will find some here. And last stretch one corner and this thing is done. We'll run round with the baler. We'll do what we can. I mean, there's no point cutting this and then just leaving it. So we're also getting a little bit outside the edge of the field because I can cut that and worker can't. Oh, I should have gone back to. There we go. Yeah, the trick is when you do a collection, or when you set a worker off in a field, it will not operate outside of the area of that field when mowing or whatever, regardless. But when you're mowing, you can mow the grass verges and it will take them, no problem. That's a drop. But there's still a few tufts of grass in the corners that haven't been collected, and it's really not worried about that, so that's good. Missed a bit, missed some bits, don't care. I think what I'm going to do is do the left side of this field and then come round on that loop to the right, and that put us right behind the mower, and I can just stick this on follow me immediately. This is not as easy as it would appear. So I have to worry about where the pickup head is rather than where the tractor's following. And part of the problem I have with this is the pickup head on this is not as forgiving as some of the other farm implements. Okay. And while we're here, how's about we get rid of that? So I have to go back up to that top corner. Alright, that's probably the last bale we're going to get from this field, but it's our baler, so frankly, having leftover grass in the baler means next time we do some silage wrapping with this baler, it's already got things in it, stuff in it. And I missed a little bit more there, but don't matter. It's not going to take long to collect the however many bales it was on the field that we have just made. So you can go there, we stop, we lift the header, we turn it off, we fold it up, and we follow the big M. We're following the big M. And then we go here, turn it on. And grab all the bales. Three. A nice odd number. Okay, put that on transport mode and run behind the Renault and follow that. Maybe. Or maybe it'll decide to follow the big M too, which would be a little bit unfortunate. That's following the Renault. Okay. Big M. Nope. Big M. Yes, engine's on. Let's go for it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the scenic route. Because that way we're all lined up on the exit and we're not making crazy turns into it. Renault, I don't think the Renault has a particularly great top speed, which may be why it's lagging behind a little. Well, that is not going to bode well. Backing up with something following you can end in disaster, and tears. And scratch paintwork. No, looks like they made it. So that is June 2. We are pretty much done with June 2 now. I am still going to have to empty the silage from the bunker, but I've got all of June to do that, so it's not as bad as it sounds. I am going to park this right about here. Turn it off. We go back 2 points and turn off the worker there, and I'm going to stick this just inside. There. Stop that. And somewhere is this guy who looks like he got a little bit stuck. And he's not on a worker anymore. Yeah. He got a little bit stuck. Oh, and that's getting even worse. Yes, we're through, we're through, we're through. Yes, go. Okay, I'll take the bales down to the store. We'll sell them. My fuel warning is beeping at me. But that's good. Because the other thing I had been thinking was a fast conveyor could be, for at least for us, a front loader with a big 10,000 litre bucket. Because then it would take 4 scoops to fill up, 5 scoops to fill up the trailer. And if you're doing grass silage, it won't take 5 scoops because it's heavier than the trailer can take. And then, oh, there's that car. Did not see him coming. Okay, 9. And 9, and reset. £12,000. We're at 95,000. So there is more than enough to have good money here. I think, as I say, we're making about £12,000 on the per trailer load. Trailer loads are about 45,000 litres. I don't know what's in the thing though. So, plans. We'll take this, we'll park up the trailer so that's back where it needs to be. Yeah, I'm not driving it through sheds or anything. And then And the next thing this tractor needs is a good tank of diesel. Don't know if I've got a good tank of diesel. Hopefully I've got some. And then we'll call it, I think, this week. So for the coming week, I need to empty the silage bunker. I don't think there's any other work I absolutely must do in June. We've got all of our maize fields are up to ready, including the new one. Got a little bit of grass over in the field to our left, because why not? Okay, you're around there, and stop, and refuel. Okay, not sure how much we'll end up with left on that one. So Yardy's going to be a mess for a while I do the rest of the stuff. That needs fixed. And I need to get in that. And E, B, B. Get in that and get that loaded. So for right now, I think we've still got 367,000 litres. So 45 a time, that's about 1, 2, 8 more trips at 10, 12,000, 8 12s and 96. We should be over 200,000 by the end of this. So that's where we're sitting at the moment. I think I will get this done over the course of June 3 and 4. And we'll be back next week on Saturday in July. The whole crop silage will kind of be almost ready to sell, and that's only going to take us about 3 trips to empty that out. And I don't believe any of our farm will need much of anything done to it. That's nicely centered. So we got 4 maize fields, a field that needs some work in it, and maybe we'll do some of that. And we'll just step through, see they're growing, they're all weeded. This one got mulched, none of the rest did. They all got rolled. Yes, they all got rolled, and they don't need ploughed at this time. So those 4 fields are fine. This one, it just got harvested. Purple just got harvested. It hasn't been mulched, so I need to get out there and mulch it. Doesn't need to be ploughed, doesn't need to be rolled, has no weeds on it yet, but they will grow next month. So yeah, 75 needs mulched and probably cultivated. If we go to crop stuff, recenter over the farm, all of these fields are good. This one's going to need scanning soon. This one will need scanned soon. This one is fine. We're looking at the pH levels at the moment. pH levels could be quite good. This one might need some lime. I don't have a lime spreader at the moment. Nitrogen, this is grass, so it's actually perfect. These are all good. This has nothing in it, so I can't put nitrogen down until I've got things growing. And so yes, current farm score is 79 with 9% yield bonus. The tillage is killing us a little. The nitrogen is killing us, and that's because of 75. We bought that field and it had so much nitrogen in it. It was way too much for the crop that was in there. It's still 180, 120, 140. There is still way too much nitrogen in this field. So we're going to have to plant something that really needs a lot of nitrogen. And yeah, the grass there needs 60-40. So planting grass in this field would never work. We need a good arable crop that needs an awful lot of nitrogen. Kind of like this stuff where we're looking at 200, 180, 160 for our 140, 120, okay, whatever. So yeah, we're looking at over 120, and this has a high of 120. So at least something like corn, but I can't do corn because we're past planting. So the next crops I can plant are going to be canola. Canola is a really bad crop for nitrogen. It needs a lot of it. So maybe we've got 2 months to, till and prepare that field, and then August we could slap down some canola. It's not going to be ready till next July, but it's a long time to wait for the nitrogen score to improve. Is there anything better? No, there's nothing better. I mean, everything that plants in the fall is harvested in July, so yeah, pays your money, yeah, takes your choice. I could plant grass, but it won't use up the nitrogen. There will still be a heavy amount of nitrogen, so cutting grass in that field's just no good either. It's just it was horrible when we bought it. I think we went through that. Oh, there's a thing. 47,000 litres forage trailer. Well, that's nice. Don't need one. We're good. Well, it stopped dumping stuff here, so might as well go to the store. But I think for now we'll end this as I started, although I've got volume because I remembered to turn the microphone on after half an hour of broadcasting. So I will wish you all good well, and have a good weekend, have good snow, have good food, have a good life. I'm out of here. I'll be back next Saturday. But until then, have fun, everybody.